So the next question we have is, can a debt collector be held accountable for causing your credit score to drop by reporting inaccurate information? And the answer to that is absolutely. Absolutely. So there's really two laws at play. One is the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, and the other is the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So if a debt collector is reporting false information and they know it, or they should know it, then that's going to violate the FDCPA, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. And this is assuming the debt collector is subject to that law. Basically, it's a consumer debt, so not a business type debt. And you're dealing with an actual debt collector, so not the original creditor. And then they violate the law, which if they are reporting false information and they know it or they should know it, then that's going to be a violation of the law. And then there's also this thing called the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So you get your credit report, you look at it, you say, wait a minute, I don't owe this debt collector $5,000. I settled with them 2 years ago for $3,000. I owe them zero, but they're reporting owe two, or maybe they're reporting owe the whole 5,000. Well, that's going to be false credit reporting. So again, it violates the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, but under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FCRA, you can dispute that through the credit bureaus and you give them the proper proof, and then they have an obligation to investigate. That includes going to the debt collector, and if they need to. Now, you may send them enough information that the credit bureau says, we're fine, we don't have to talk to the debt collector. But if they do talk to the debt collector and the debt collector says, oh, no, keep that on their credit report, then that's a violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And if you've given enough information to the credit bureau and they keep it, then that will violate the FCRA on behalf of the credit bureau as well. So those are places like Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. So if there is a violation of the law, typically the best approach is to sue in federal court, and you get money damages if you're successful. And that tends to prompt these guys quickly to fix your credit report when they realize that you've sued them in federal court.